Good.
Morning. Sorry. I'm so used to being here with, I have to get in before Georgie, you see. I'm normally like that.
Morning. You and George obviously have a bit of a competition. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Friday. It's Friday, yay!
Oh, no, don't you start, because I've had it in my head all week because of it.
Georgia has been singing this all week on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
She's not here today, so
No.
I would make you sing it for her, but
No,
I'm
not going to.
So, good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be having a look at the Silver Cross Stroller range. As you can see, there is quite a range. We've got some of them out to show you today. And we've got an amazing prize today. It is a Silver Cross Stroller.
Funny that.
Funny. And all you need to do is to join in with our chat this morning. And you have got a choice of any of the Silver Cross strollers. So you might go Jet, you might go Pop, you might go Zest, you might go Reflex. Which one is going to suit you the best? So it's an amazing prize. Make sure you like, make sure you share. If you can share, remember, sharing is caring. So let's see who's joined us this morning. First one is Gemma Rocky to be. Good morning, Gemma. Very quick this morning. Good morning, Laura Ann Coxon and Keely Knights. Keely says she's so excited for today. I've been looking for a pushchair or stroller for so long, with lots of O's on it. Well, maybe this will help, Keely. And if it doesn't, and you want to look at some of the other strollers that we have available, because we have a lot of strollers in store, why not book a video consultation? So good morning, Zunaid Patel and Gemma Stanley and Ashton Spicer, Jolene, Jojo Stanley and Ruth Tripp says, morning everyone, morning to you. And Holly Eggleton, I could keep going, couldn't I? But it'd get a little bit boring.
I know, it gets to a point where you're like, hello.
But they're liking the prize. They are liking the prize this morning. I wonder which one people would choose. And whether, when we've gone through them, they might
change their mind.
Something else and change their mind. Now, we've wheeled in the largest of our strollers. It's not a stroller and it's not available for a prize today. I am really sorry. The largest of the Silver Cross family, the very, very traditional Balmoral, and we've put her next to the smallest.
Yes.
So although she's not a stroller, she's not going to fold up small. You've
got your traditional next to your more modern.
Yeah, it's kind of one end of the spectrum to the other, isn't it? The old meets the new. And although it's an older classical design, it is still available.
Everyone still loves it as well, don't they? The number of people that come into store and they're just drawn to it. They just come straight to it. I mean, obviously, when they then look at boot space and things, they go, you know what, not
going to fit my mini. Not going to fit my mini.
Get a lot of attention.
But, it is beautiful. So we did want to wheel her out today so that you could have a look at her. Now, Silver Cross, I think when people are first pregnant, the brand that people have heard about is Silver Cross, isn't it?
It's normally the brand that mum or nanny or grandma or whatever will mention, isn't it? They all go, I had a Silver Cross.
I had Silver Cross. I know Silver Cross. Yes, go and have a look at Silver Cross.
And obviously the royal family are big on Silver Cross as well, so it's always in the media a lot.
They are, and let's face it, it's been around for 144 years.
Yes. I did the mental maths this morning. I was quite proud of myself.
I've got it on a piece of paper. 144 years.
And you wouldn't be making pushchairs for that long if you didn't know what you were doing, would you?
Yeah, I think they've had a bit of practice over the years, haven't they? They really, really have had a bit of practice. Established in 1877 up in Yorkshire. Hunslet in Leeds. Now, as a Yorkshire girl, can you tell by the accent? No. But it was originated by William Wilson, and the Queen chose a Silver Cross pram for Prince Charles in 1948.
There you go.
There we go. So if it's good enough for royalty, it's good enough for you lot as well.
And then I think on their centenary they gifted one to Princess Anne, didn't they?
You are a fount of knowledge.
I've been reading
her first child.
I've been reading Kirsty's facts.
Yeah, Kirsty. If Kirsty was here, she is like factoid lady. So she's provided us with lots of notes today.
There you go.
So, Donna Dane says that she thinks it's very unlikely to find a family that haven't had a Silver Cross.
At some point, the generation's gone,
Somebody will have had it. Claudia Clement has spotted our Pop in blush, as she loves the pink. Natalie Martin has said she's had a few Silver Cross prawns with her kids over 10 years.
I've not heard of those ones.
No, the Silver Cross Prawn, Natalie. That's a new one. Silver Cross, if you're watching, this is obviously your new pushchair.
Yeah, I've not seen those.
I think she means prams, but hey ho, hey ho. But they're loving the blush. Lots of love for our blush. But today we are giving away a choice of a Silver Cross stroller, whichever one is going to fit you and your lifestyle best. Perhaps if you're off travelling, because we have heard that Boris might let us travel soon.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
We're like, bring on summer 2021.
Yay, yay. So we've got the Jet. We've also got the Pop. We have got the Zest. And on the end, we've got a couple of reflexes out today. We're kind of reflexing,
two different colours, so we thought we'd get
them both out because they are a little bit different. So, where shall we start? Where should we start? And let us know at home what you think, because all your comments are entered into our draw to win a Silver Cross stroller this morning. Where do you want to start, Laura?
Don't mind.
Do you want to start with, you've got the Reflex there. Do you want to grab the Reflex?
Which one?
Go for the black one. We'll go for the black one. Because I do think with the black piping, it's very, very classical. Great for a boy, great for a girl.
It's like your little black dress. It goes with everything.
I like it. The little black dress.
Little black pram.
Let's change it from
LBP.
Let's change it from the Silver Cross Reflex in Onyx to the little black pram.
Yeah, there you go.
Goes with everything.
It does. So, I mean, they have a lot of similarities, don't they? They're all umbrella fold, but we'll go through obviously their differences and things like that. So, obviously, as you can see, we have already extended our nice big hood. One of the nice things about all of these is they do have that really nice extensive coverage there.
They are massive hoods for strollers, all of them. The ones that we have up at the moment, the Pop, the Zest and the Reflex, they all have really, really substantial hoods. And I think that's something that is missing from a lot of strollers.
Yeah, they give little one obviously lots of protection. And then I've got here at the very back my Recline Function. Okay, so it's just that case of squeezing that red button in and reclining down. I have 3 recline options there, but as you can see, I can completely lay down flat, and even so, come up like so. Obviously, you've retained all that nice coverage because the hood extends at the back. So even though I've got my hood all the way down at the front, it doesn't draw back as I recline, which I think is really, really nice.
It's really nice because if this is suitable from birth up to 25 kilograms, so it has got a really good weight limit on the Reflex. But if little one is asleep, or not so little one asleep, they are in a nice dark area, aren't they? Whatever colour you go for.
And they've got that nice protection from not only the sun, but the wind and anything else that's going to bother them. You do get your handy little pocket on the back.
I do like a pocket.
What would Georgia put in it? We all know. Snacks.
Snacks, yeah, you've got to have your snacks. You've got to. One of the brands sent us some chocolates yesterday. If there were any left, we could have put chocolates in there and demonstrated.
I wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah, no chocolates left, really.
I got left with, you know, the bottom choice of the celebrations. The Twix and the Bounty are normally the ones at the end, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, we just took one for the team because, you know, we're all on a bit of a diet
Yeah, you know,
this
I'm
year.
trying to lose weight.
Yeah, so we thought, do you know what, Laura? We'll eat all the chocolate. Yesterday was a chocolate fest. We're moving offices, one of our other office. We're moving offices. So, you know, we were moving boxes and everything.
We needed the energy.
We did. Meanwhile,
I'll forgive you.
Back
just
to our Reflex. And we've had a look at it in a nice lie flat position, and we'll show you with the hood up in just a moment so you can see the inside. But while we've got it up at the back, one of the things about this pushchair that lots of people don't know is that the design at the back has a real ergonomic focus on it.
Really, really clever. So all this framework here, this like metal plastic parts and things of the framework of the seat, little one's not going to feel any of that because all the back of the seat is lifted away from it. As you can see, I can fit my whole hand down there. So they've only got that nice flat board that they're laying on, so they're nice and comfy. So they're not going to get any impressions from any of the framework. It's just really clever, isn't it?
It is really, really clever. And I do think it's something that people don't know about on your Reflex. Because it's kind of, I think it's Silver Cross's hidden secret. I think they need to shout about it a bit more. So we'll shout about it for you. We'll shout about it for you.
So Going back to my hood then, just before I close it up, as you can see, I do have my little ventilated panel just here, which is quite nice because when I do have it fully extended, I've still got a little way to check on my little one in there. But if I then close this up, ooh.
So your Reflex, RRP for your Reflex is 275, but we've got some amazing offers on the website at the moment, depending on what colour you want. And it goes all the way to 25 kilograms.
Which is great for a stroller, isn't it? Because it's generally really the older children that you need a stroller for, so
yeah, definitely.
You want to make sure it's going to last you. So then obviously once I've brought my hood back up, I've now got my peep window here as well. So again, you can always... Peep on Joe. We can peep on Joe.
Hello. Maybe better for your small child, not your fully grown adult, but you know.
And that's sealed down there with a nice magnet, and we love a magnet.
We do love a pocket and a magnet. What more do you need?
I know, we're pleased in all ways. So on the seat, as you can see, we do have this nice insert here. Easily removable, obviously it's just attached with your 5-point harness, but if you were to use this from a younger age, from birth or whatever, it just gives that nice head support for little one there. You do also have a couple of different height options, so at the moment I've got it set on the lowest, but you can heighten it up a little bit, as you can see there, different options, so really nice longevity to that as well.
It is nice and fully adjustable, isn't it, the harness? And you can't feel it at home, but that insert, they call it a newborn insert, but it's quite spacious. So I think you're going to use it, way past those newborn times.
It kind of reminds me of those sorts of like travel pillows that you put around your neck.
Oh yeah. So just lay back in comfort.
You've also got obviously your adjusting calf rest. I've just got, if you can just look under here.
They're laughing at me, peeping through the peephole. Don't know why.
Which adjusts your calf rest there, and as you can see, you've then got your nice foot bar at the bottom. Little one to rest their feet on, which we always like when it's not fabric because it's easily wipeable.
Nice and wipeable. And let's face it, your toddlers could be in and out. I know you can use this from birth, but often people will go for a stroller after their travel system. So you can use it from birth. One of the nice things about it is it's just so user-friendly, isn't it? The fabrics are nice and wipeable. You've got your newborn insert that you can use way past newborn years because it's so comfortable. Chuck it in the washing machine.
Keeps you stroller cleaner.
I like an insert in. See, I like that. I like that. Do you let your children eat in their pushchairs and strollers? It's always a bone of contention.
I don't let, he doesn't go in his pushchair anymore, but I didn't let Jackson eat in his pushchair. I was guilty of letting him have a snack in the car if it meant that I just got a moment's peace from, Mummy, there's a bird, Mummy, there's a tractor, Mummy, there's a lorry, Mummy, there's a this, just have this packet of crisps and shush.
Shush now. See, child number one, no, didn't eat in their pushchair, didn't eat in their stroller, didn't eat in their car seat or anything like that. And I can remember going Facebook pages, as people do, and I can remember somebody else writing they didn't let their child eat in their pushchair. And they got bombarded with, you're so mean, you're so cruel, if my child's hungry, I'm going to let them eat. Child number 3.
You can do what you want. You can do what you want when you want.
Absolutely.
Not a problem.
We definitely.
Plus she was princess, wasn't she?
Yes, my little
is princess. I should say, not was.
Still, my little princess. My little princess. So Lucy Ann says, "Is the Reflex the one with the little lights on the side?" No, the Reflex does not have lights on the side anymore. They're loving the colour. Emma Williams says, I like the colour, it doesn't show any stains. And although it's onyx and it's black, you can see, if our cameraman can come a bit closer, there is a bit of texture in it.
It's not a flat black, is it?
It's not a flat black. So it's going to be a little bit more forgiving, definitely. People are talking about having the wet wipes in the hood. Yes, they let their children eat in their pushchairs. Just me, it was really mean.
Let them eat anywhere, Joe.
I know. You see, I think my 14-year-old will throw this back at me that, I was such a mean mother. We can add it to the list of things that I'm mean about. I was not letting him eat in his pushchair. He's all right though. He's survived.
And he's not malnourished or anything.
No,
he's fine.
He's like this big now, so yeah, no, he's fine.
He obviously did get fed enough. So as you can see, I've just popped
meanwhile, back to our bumper bar
off, which just slots in there. Now, when it comes to removing it, you do have a bit of flex on there, but it's not what I would necessarily class as a gate opening bumper bar. So if you do want to take it off, it probably is easier to take it completely off. It has got a little flex in the middle of it. simply because obviously with the
When you're
umbrella
folding.
fold, it needs to fold with the pushchair.
And if you've got that off, you can see the little slots. You can get car seat adapters to pop on here, so you can pop your infant carrier on there as well.
So you can, in theory, use this as a full travel system from word go.
You can indeed, because it is lay flat.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, obviously, when you're not using your car seat, child will always be world facing.
Yes. So kind of swings and roundabouts, but a very, very cost-effective way of getting a newborn safely from
I always think it's a great idea, especially for my parents, my mum has always looked after Jackson for me since he was about 6 months old. So, and she has him for a full weekend sometimes. And it's just, I know, I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky.
I can't complain. I'm very lucky
but it was
as well.
to hire him on my job and things like that. But anyway, I think sometimes grandparents having something like this that they know is going to last them all the way from the beginning all the way to the end, it saves you giving a pushchair back and forth and things, and I think these are perfect solutions for things like that.
And I also, even if you're getting a stroller for an older child, I do like the fact that because it is from birth, it is nice and flat.
Yeah,
because,
so if they want a proper full nap.
Yeah, my children used to sleep in their strollers and in their pushchairs, and it is nice and flat and a nice spacious space for them.
Jackson will be 3 next week.
3, your baby.
It's not baby anymore, but he'll still fall asleep in a
just
car
sit and
seat.
sob in the corner.
Yeah.
So I go get chocolate. What do you think?
I'm off 2 days next week. I think I need those 2 days to recover from the emotional turmoil that my boy's not a baby anymore.
It's be okay. It's going to be okay, Laura. We'll help you through it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, back to the Reflex. Now, if you've just joined us, today we are giving away your choice of whichever one suits you the best, a Reflex or a Jet or a Zest or a Pop.
We haven't gone through the Zest, Pop and
Jet
yet, so
bear
don't
with.
fret, we will get there. So I have these levers just on my wheels. I've just clicked up, and doing that will... There we go, it has locked, hasn't it? Lock my wheels into place.
Da, da, da.
So we always recommend, obviously, locking your wheels like that if you're going over any terrains that are a bit uneven. Obviously, when you are in a stroller, you're less likely to do those more cross-country walks, aren't you? They are more urban sort of walking, but it's still nice they give you that option.
And out of
you can come across like cobbly streets and things in
you
towns
can, or you
and
nip
things.
to the park or something like that. And I think out of all the Silver Cross strollers that we have out today, this is the most substantial, isn't it? So if you are anticipating doing a little bit more bumpy walks, for want of a better word, the Reflex out of all of them is going to
robust, shall we say?
Yes.
I feel like I could.
It's going to be. It is kind of like the daddy of the strollers, isn't it?
We've got Maxi, middle, and oh no, that's mini. I don't know.
little
and large, little
baby one. But this is the daddy of the strollers. It's a nice, substantial stroller, and out of all the strollers on the market, it's going to fare as well as any when you're going on those cobbles, going through the park and things like that. One thing, just while we've got it in the side profile, you've also got your reflective piping on here, which is a really nice touch at dusk or dawn. I don't know who goes out at dawn with their child, but maybe dusk.
Yeah, I've got a dusk. You'd be hard pushed to get me up at dawn.
Yeah, very, very hard pushed. And I like the fact you've got your very subtle branding here. The camera won't be able to pick up on it far away, but with the little Reflex wording here, it's just nice and subtle, isn't it? It doesn't shout.
They don't scream. Because there are some strollers out there that have names printed all over them and things like that. I don't think Silver Cross do scream about. Really.
They don't, and you'll see. I'm sure it's got a Union Jack. I can't remember off the top of my head. Union Jack on the back.
Be one, yes,
see? Because they are designed in the UK,
and they've got British design here.
The
just
design,
subtle little reminders.
Yeah, the design team for Silver Cross, who I know quite well. There is so much time and energy put into designing any of the Silver Cross products, whether it's a stroller, whether it's their travel system, whether it is their car seats. There's so much time and effort gone in mood boards, looking at trends from around the world.
Like I say, we've been doing this a long time, so they know what they're looking at, don't they?
Yeah, although I have to say the design team are not 144 years old.
No, I don't think they'd be as good if they were, to be fair.
No, they're not 144 years old, although I'm sure sometimes they feel it at the end of a busy week. Meanwhile, back to our Reflex.
So the other really handy thing about your Reflex that the others don't do is you do actually have 3 adjustable settings on your handlebars.
So really good if we're going between Granny I'll use my mum as a bit of an example, so as not to offend anybody at home, but she's not quite as tall as me. Getting shorter, I feel. Hopefully she's not watching.
We grow back down, don't we?
Grow down. Grow up, grow down. Yeah, so smaller people, great, or siblings.
Yeah.
But then if you've got a really tall, like, sounds really sexist, but dad,
Yeah.
you've got that option.
I always use Tom as an example because there is quite a substantial height difference between me and Tom. So like I would have it as normal, but he would definitely have it.
We should have him on the live one day. To go,
I'm sure he'd love that.
Yeah, he'd love it. It'd be fine. Tom, if you're watching.
Oh dear.
So any questions, all your comments today are entered into a draw to win one of the Silver Cross strollers. You can choose which one is going to suit you. Are you a Reflex fan? If you've just joined us, are you liking the look of the Reflex, which is the one that we're going through right at this moment? Shall we have a look at the basket? Because is it baguette friendly?
I would say she kind of is. For a stroller, I think she's quite generous.
Yeah, let's face it, because strollers don't have the biggest baskets, do they?
It's normally one of the things you have to sacrifice from moving from a travel system to a stroller. But and she's got that open back sort of space, so you could always have one propped up. It might stick out a bit, and then you could put your hood over the back of it, protect it from the rain.
Yeah, snow,
You
wind.
don't want a soggy baguette.
Yeah, so nobody wants a soggy baguette, do you?
So no, I do think that she is pretty generous for a stroller.
For a stroller, let's put it into
shape.
context.
And then also, obviously, whilst we have it spin round, you do have your brakes at the back here. You've got one on each wheel.
Kelly Gilson says
just
the
use one.
Reflex is ideal for when they travel with their 11-month-old, so finally get to meet the family. Yes, how many of you are going to be introducing little ones for the first time?
I saw the cutest thing on Facebook yesterday. It was a little baby grow with a matching dummy, and it said made in lockdown 2020, born in lockdown 2021, because there'll be some babies that were conceived in the first lockdown, but they've been born in this lockdown. I thought it was really cute.
It's really weird, isn't it?
It is a bit,
really weird.
It's cute.
Anyway, so shall we have a look at how she folds?
Yes. So, on folding then, I've gone mentally blank now. So, I've got...
Mentally blank or just mental?
Bit of both. Oh, look at the state of my boots. Don't look at those. They're atrocious. So I'm going to kick up my lock here in the middle. Okay, just with my foot. And then on the right-hand side, I've got this little black catch just here. Okay, now I'm going to use my foot to press on there.
And down she goes.
Down she goes, like so. Really easy to do. I've got a safety catch on both sides, so it matches both sides. It goes across the frame. And I've also got my handy little handle.
I do like the handle. Now, the thing to bear in mind with an umbrella fold stroller is the length, isn't it?
Yes.
You just got to check it's going to fit in your boot, because some boots taper in, so sometimes an umbrella stroller is not going to be for you. And they are different lengths and widths, so we can always send over those. As you can see here, we've got our Jet folded up. You know, if an umbrella fold that doesn't work, there's an answer. So don't panic
there's
about
always
that.
a solution. Letting it back up, obviously you just got to undo both your safety catches on the sides. And then I'm just going to pull my handlebars up and then use my clip at the bottom. Oh, can't see where I'm going. With my foot, push that down and adjust my seat as I want it.
And off you go. Now, umbrella folds, we were talking about grandparents earlier. They usually know how to fold an umbrella stroller because it's probably what they had for us.
Yeah.
So usually they don't need
I've got to admit, my mum did buy an umbrella for Jackson for her house.
What, an umbrella?
No, an umbrella stroller. And there was an odd time that I went out with her and I'd stand there with it at the car. This is obviously before working here.
Obviously,
all my expert training, obviously. But I'd stand with it at the car and I'd go, I'll put him in. No, you do it. You know
it's
what
funny
you're doing.
because once you know, you know.
Yeah.
You can't unknow. But I think lots of parents do, baby brain and all that.
Yeah.
Because it is real. You know, how do I? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember how to
because I didn't use it all the time. I was just like, Mum, you know it inside out. You do it.
It makes them feel wanted and needed, doesn't it? So this is our Reflex, suitable from birth. As you can see, you've got your newborn insert, and you can put a car seat on there. Our newborn insert's flopping forwards, but obviously at birth,
Always
you're going to
does
have
want us to sit up.
It does. Yeah, we need a bit of blue.
Obviously, when baby's in there, it won't.
Yeah, but you're going to have your newborn. It's going to be laid flat anyway, so it won't flop over. It's got a UPF 50 plus hood, which I'm not sure whether we mentioned earlier. We love the piping round the edge. Your basket capacity, 5 kilograms. You can get a lot of baguettes in there. I wonder how many baguettes would make 5 kilograms.
I dread to think.
Yeah. Who knows?
Many.
Who knows? And you can also get a foot muff for this as well. So that's our Reflex. Give us a thumbs up if you're liking the look of the Reflex.
So we should do a vote later, shouldn't we?
We should. What
Certain
people like.
emoji for certain ones.
So we're going to go Zest. It's kind of the baby of the umbrella fold strollers, would you say?
Yes. Lengthwise, off the top of my head, I can't remember the actual numbers, but I do know that this is the smallest one when folded.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll fold them all next to each other at the end.
Yes.
Remind us.
Side-by-side comparison.
Remind us. So this is our Zest, and she's got £25 off her at the moment. So she's £125 and comes in 3 colours. And we've got it here in the silver, but you can also get powder blue and powder pink. So we've got powder silver here.
So lots of similarities, obviously, being that umbrella fold. Your hood is obviously just that little bit different. You've got your ventilation again at the back like before. You've not got your peep window this time, but again you can zip half of it away. So it would be like so.
So the Zest is really good if you're after an umbrella fold stroller, but you've not got much space.
She's also the light.
She is incredibly light.
Yeah.
We did a hyperlapse, didn't we? And we had, I think it was the Zest I had above my head.
Oh, when you did your synchronised dancing.
No, that was the oyster one.
Oh,
there's Silver Cross one. We'll put it up later. Georgia was stood. I think it was Georgia stood at the side.
Yeah,
she was
Georgia,
whizzing on the pushchairs, and as she whizzed, we did all the way from the smaller strollers all the way up to the big travel systems. She got to the Wave, which is quite large because it's a double pushchair.
You didn't lift that one above your head?
No, I didn't lift that one above my head, funnily enough. But she whizzed it on, and I was like, whoa, it's going to go past me. But no, we'll put that one up later because it was very, very good fun. So this is the Zest, the lightest one of our umbrella fold strollers.
So very, very similar. Well, basically the same mechanism for your recline on there again. So again, nice full recline on there.
And this one is, again, from birth to 25 kilograms. You don't get your head hugger.
No.
So it's a little bit more, well, it's a different price point anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a slightly more basic. But even so, it is a nice padded seat unit, isn't it? Amazing
It's got
value.
that lovely finish to it as well, with all the different patterns and the quilting that it's got on it as well, isn't it? I think that's really...
£125 for a Silver Cross stroller. You can't go wrong, really.
All that clever Silver Cross-ness.
Silver Crossiness.
Silver Cross-ness.
That makes it sound like they're angry. I don't think they are angry.
Silver Cross. Again, though, you do have, it's an intermittent recline as well, so you can, I think the other thing that's quite nice is they are quite upright.
Yes.
Because a lot of
Very
the
good point.
strollers, I mean, the Zest maybe not so much because it is your compact, they do tend to be slightly more reclined, don't they? But I
for
do think these are nice and
fold strollers,
upright.
they are perhaps, as a range, the most upright of the umbrella strollers.
And nice long backs
Yep.
to them as well. So even though you can see here, obviously, the Zest being that little bit smaller, I think she's still got that really long back to it, which is great for if you've got taller children, obviously.
And I think she's only seems a little bit smaller because we've done it after the Reflex.
Yeah,
She's a little bit
so
bigger.
I've gone from one extreme to the other.
We perhaps should have gone down in sizes, but never mind.
I'll go to the middle and go, oh, she's grown again. Basket space, again, for her size, very generous. I would
Yes.
say.
Not bad for
Going
it.
to be a little bit smaller, obviously, because she's that slightly narrower frame. It's infectious.
Yeah.
Infectious.
Yeah.
She, zesty here, she's lovely.
Zest. Yeah.
But yeah, no, maybe not full baguette, half a baguette.
Half a baguette for that
Half a
one.
baguette would go in
But
that
for a smaller stroller, still pretty decent when you compare it to some of the other strollers on the market. They do have a decent basket and nice high sides as well.
There are actually some travel systems out there that don't have.
There are indeed.
baskets,
There
so-
are indeed. So Rebecca is loving the Reflex one. Emma Davis says she's normally put off by umbrella folds, but she's loving these so far. Yeah, do you know, it's pros and cons. Obviously, this is going to fold a lot smaller, but then often your very small folding strollers will only go to 15 kilograms, and this goes to 25 kilograms.
The one trend I do tend to find is that you're more compact, have the shorter back.
Yeah, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts, but
taking
10
the pros and the
kilograms
cons
more.
and deciding what is going to suit you more at the end of the day.
So Zara says for the price she thinks it's amazing. I agree, £125 on offer at the moment. Yes. Yeah, can't go wrong.
So your brake operates the same way as before. You've got obviously one on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you use. Just click that down to engage it and kick it up to release. And then again, you've got clips. You do have to get these ones lined up this time, but just little clips on the front there to lock your front wheels and pop them off like so. Don't imagine you'd be doing much walking to warrant locking your wheels on your Zest, if I'm honest. But like I say, you might encounter some cobbled streets. If you go around Lincoln, for example, there are the odd street that you think, you know what?
It is going to make it better, you know, but if you do live in an area that is more cobbly, perhaps something with larger wheels is going to suit you better.
Yeah.
If you're just urban, shopping centres, just nip around. Yeah.
Nip into the shop. Not that we're nipping anywhere at the moment.
Not nipping anywhere, but we will be soon.
Soon. 12th of April.
Woohoo!
So folding this one, again, very much the same. So I've got my red clip at the bottom that I'm going to kick up, and I've got my clip on the right. So very much the same as before. I really wore the wrong boots. I'm very conscious of my boots. It's the fact that I've worn off the tips.
Yeah, but I can say, look, I've got new boots on.
Yeah,
so I'm all right.
right.
I've got new boots on.
Show me up. So this time I've just got the one lock, and it is this side. Okay, but I do
like this. I do really, really like this. If you are on holiday going through an airport or something, that does give you, you could dance with that, look. Yeah. If you dance with Strollers, this is the one to dance with, not the Reflex. You'd knock people out.
She is so light as well, like it is, yeah.
So people with bad backs, grandparents perhaps are going to struggle a little bit, all travelling. I think she's a great umbrella fold stroller for travelling.
Perfect.
And I like the fact it's from birth to 25 kg.
So yeah, even though you've taken those slight compromises on size, you've not compromised on capacity, which is great.
So this is the Zest that we're looking for. If you've just joined us today, we are looking at the range of Silver Cross strollers. There's some amazing offers on with our Silver Cross strollers at the moment. We're looking at the Zest, we've looked at the Reflex, but we'll bring her back out in a moment. And then we're going to have a look at the Pop and our little Jet to the side of me. We've just brought the Balmoral out just so that I can lean against it if I get a bit tired. Or I can just give her a little bounce. You know,
it's kind of hard not to resist it.
I know, I did well, I've done well. But now I've thought about it, I'm going to just stand here rocking and bouncing in the corner. Carry on, Laura.
That's all right. So yeah, so this is your Zest, like we say, smallest of the three umbrellas. Like we say, brilliant for your sort of travel, nipping in about. Again, you've got your
a little bit of reflective trim on there as well.
You've got it on here as well, look.
So it is, and that's a nice touch.
You've not got your foot muff, like matching foot buff accessory with this, but you could always use a universal one if you wish to.
And we've got lots of foot muffs that will fit this.
Yeah. So yeah, she's lovely.
So she is the Zest, and she's got £25 off her at the moment, and instead of 150, she's 125. And we've got it out in the powdered silver, but you can also get powdered pink and powdered blue. Guess what? Silver, pink and blue.
I like silver, pink and blue.
Pop. 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 Now we've got it in blush. You can also get it in flint and quarry. We've got it in blush because we just added a little pop of colour. See what we did there?
Popped in with some colour.
Popped in with a bit of colour because there's so many grey pushchairs around on the market, isn't there?
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey. I did lose it a little bit in that live. Even Jose was laughing at me that day. I couldn't compose myself.
If you're wondering...
I don't know what was wrong with me on Tuesday, but Georgia just kept making me giggle and I couldn't stop. So if you watch Tuesday, I do apologise. I was not on top form. I kept breaking down into giggles. So I do apologise.
We often talk about grey pushchairs, grey strollers, grey blankets. And so we decided earlier on this week, Tuesday, to do a kind of 50 Shades of Grey. I don't think we advertised it as 50 Shades of Grey, it just became 50 Shades of Grey.
And we had 50 items in here.
We did. We went round the shop and got 50 items. And the hilarious thing was, we went, are we going to be able to find 50 items? Not difficult. We could have carried on.
We could have, but we didn't have any more space.
We ran out of space. So we're not talking about 50 Shades of Grey today. We're talking about Silver Cross strollers. And into the mix, we've looked at the Reflex and we've looked at the Zest. And now popping to the forefront is the Silver Cross Pop. How many times can I get the word pop in?
I don't know. Keep going. Keep trying.
Keep going. It's good.
Listening. So again, you've got that nice ventilated panel at the back. Your hood again to the bottom, and you'll see again very similar mechanism there. I'm going to recline all the way down like so.
Again, from birth to 25 kilograms.
Nice and flat, and I can lift that up like so. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. I could just lay there.
Beautiful. Now this is our middle one. We've kind of done it in the wrong order here.
I will fold them all so you can see the size differences of all three of them as well, so sort of side by side. But yeah, so again, a nice long seat unit. This one's obviously got that little bit wider seat than your Zest has. Again, you're up to 25 kilograms again on this one, aren't you? So again, that nice longevity to it. And you've got four recline positions.
A nice upright seat unit for our toddlers that spend their time pulling forward.
I think it's also a bonus, especially if you don't have a bumper bar, to have an upright seat. Yeah. If you've got a bumper bar, quite often they will pull themselves forward anyway, won't they, if they want to be forward. But if you've not got your bumper bar, I think it's nice that the seat does it for you.
And I do like, I have to say, I do like the fabrics on here, that it's not flat. I do like this
the quiltiness.
Pattern, the quiltiness, yes. Yeah, I do really, really like the quiltiness. So we've got a bit of pattern on the Zest, and we've got a bit of pattern on the Pop, which really, really lifts them. We haven't got it on the Reflex. I'd like to see that on the Reflex.
No.
Would you like to see that, or do you like the flat fabrics?
Naughty Reflex.
Sorry, Reflex. I like that. I just think it makes it a bit different.
One.
You love the
Brompton one, yeah.
We'll bring the Brompton out in a moment.
Yeah.
Stop stroking the Brompton. Go back to the pop. Back to the Pop.
Back in business.
Back in the
I
room.
can zip away half my hood like all the others, just to make it that little bit smaller on those less sunny days.
And it's nice it zips away because it's nice and tidy, isn't it?
We
don't like
tidy.
flabby fabrics.
No flabby fabrics in this place. No, they're banned. Again, good sized basket for your stroller.
Your baguettes.
Yep, your baguettes are going to go in there. So basically, the size of your basket relates to the size of your stroller, doesn't it?
It does, because your capacity for your Pop and your Reflex is 5 kilograms, but your capacity for your Zest is 2 kilograms.
So yeah, definitely smaller. Nice and open at the back again there. I do like, though, that all of their baskets, the back is accessible for you as parent driver, but there's no way that anyone's going to get in at the front or the sides.
Good if you're going up and down curbs, things like that.
Yep. I'm that sort of person, you see.
What, that goes up and down curbs all
No,
day?
that panics someone's going to nick it. I mean, all that's going to be in there is bottles and nappies and things that nobody's going to want anyway, but I'm the sort of person that goes, what if someone can get in my basket?
What, a stranger is going to come at the front and go past your child and you're not going to notice them?
If you're in the shops and you know, doing stuff, you never know, Jo. You never know. I'm a very suspicious person.
Very suspicious. More suspicious than most. More suspicious than most.
I like that it's closed in.
Lucy Ann loves a textured seat. Emma James says, does the Pop have any peep windows in the hood?
So it doesn't have your peep window in your natural hood. You do get that ventilation panel in your extended hood, which you can then use
peep through there.
Your peephole.
Do I have to go?
I think if little one's fully upright, you will struggle to see them. But there we go. If I recline down a little bit, there we go.
Hello.
We can peep at Jo again.
Hello. Hello. It's that Friday feeling.
So
that was a very polite laugh at me there, Laura. That
there's no problem at all, Jo.
It's fine.
I think that sugar's still hitting from yesterday.
Anyway, Dawn Adelcy says, my little girl would look lovely in the pink, in the blush. She's not just pink, she is blush.
I don't think it's a outrageous pink either, is it? It's a nice subtle pink.
I like it. It is a conversation that we have in amongst ourselves, whether it's some people say, is it pink enough? But I like the fact that it's almost that, I can't think of the word I am not thinking of. I was going to say I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but then that would be wrong, wouldn't it? I can't think of the word I'm not thinking of. It's It's kind of almost got it's a grey pink, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit more subdued, isn't it? It doesn't have to, it's not shouting it in your face, but I'm not a pinky person anyway, but I still like this.
You see,
So I think that's
I did have pink things for my daughter after 2 boys. I did want a bit of pink in my life. So I would, if I was choosing one of the pops with a little girl, although boys can rock pink as well, I have to add that, I like the blush.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I say, I'm not a pinky person. I've never been a girly girl, but even I like this.
Laura Mason
nice
has summed it up actually. She said it's subtle and elegant.
Yes, perfect.
Liz Charlton, however, said, I think you're losing the plot. It must be Friday with a picture of a baguette.
Think, to be honest, progressively through the week we've been losing the plot, to be fair. So
it's all gone.
let's just hope that by Monday our brains have sort of switched back into gear.
Reset. We'll reset, don't worry. We'll be back on Monday with a very, very serious live.
Yes, absolutely.
Anna
All
Brown
factual.
says she loves the blush pink shade. It is stunning. I agree. I really love the blush. Now, they also have with this a foot muff, as if by magic, a little bit of Blue Peter moment, but I wanted to not have the foot muff on so that you could see the straps and the harness.
Here's one we made earlier.
Here he is. And I like the fact, I have to say, I like the fact that the inside is that nice lilac colour. It's not just black with a pink bit on the front.
No, and it's also, oh, hello, wrong side. I love the fact that I'm going to completely take this off because it makes fitting it so much easier. I've taken my front apron part off.
And you can also see now, it can be a liner as well.
Exactly. It's just a case of using your harnesses. Watch me now struggle to do this in time.
Yeah, make sure you get the close-ups there, Jose, of putting the foot muff on.
Please don't, Jose. So I'm on my middle harness height on my pushchair, so I'm going to go middle harness height on my liner.
Just while she's fitting that, you could win this today. You could win a stroller that we have out today, whether it be a Pop, a Reflex, a Zest or a Jet. All your comments are entered into a draw and you can choose which one you win as well. So we'd like to know, it is popping your fancy.
How many times can you get it said, Joe? How many
Pop.
times?
Snap, crackle and pop, that's all I can think of now.
So I've got my harnesses through, which was obviously didn't take as long as I thought it was going to.
You did a very good job there.
Even better. So if I do those up just so that they are ready for me. The other nice thing is you're not solely dependent on your harnesses for keeping this in place. I have a nice elastic strap here that I'm going to pop underneath my seat like so. I've also got a little hood here that just slots over the back of my seat.
So it means it's not going to slip down, it's not going to go anywhere. I think that is a lovely liner. And the colour
Look how comfy that looks now.
I know. The colour is the same colour as the side of the basket, so it all works really well.
I mean, that's super comfy now.
Spot, did you do that on purpose, just to show you can thread the straps through at different heights?
Oh, I did, look.
Look,
I did really well. I did really well. Let's not
just to
focus on
show
that.
you that you can thread.
Absolutely, to show you the 3 different height options. I've
you did one
harnessed in for my wonky child. Never mind.
Never mind.
Anywho, you've then got obviously your apron part. So I'm just going to find my.
They're loving these. They're loving the pop. Oh, Josh says, "Where's Baby David today?"
I don't think Baby David's been all week.
Has he not been in
No, I
all
don't
week?
think he
I know
has.
where he is. He is in a car seat in where we do the videos for the video consultations, because I think it was Georgia was using him for demonstrating yesterday.
Oh, see, he does get some love. He does.
He does. We're not ignoring him, honestly. Gemma says she'd love to win the Reflex, but she is loving the blush pop as well.
Well, we'll have to
so
choose.
we've got lots of love there. Tiffany Hodgson says, "Whoops, wonky."
All right.
All right. All right.
Maybe I've got a wonky child and you're all just making me feel bad.
Yes, poor you with your wonky child. Poor you with your wonky child. Hannah Hill says, "Gorgeous." Thank you for all your comments today, because you are all being entered into the draw to win a Silver Cross stroller of your choice.
There you go. Now
It's a nice, neat foot muff, isn't
and
it?
it's nice and square, so it keeps that nice sort of shape to it. It's also that little bit longer than your actual seat, so obviously it's going to last
a little bit longer.
A good time. You've got obviously this top bit. If it's particularly bad weather, you can always turn that up if little one wants plenty of extra protection, or you can have that down. And that obviously matches the normal padding quiltiness of your seat.
So it's a nice, I know this is going to sound really weird, but it's a nice looking foot buffer. It does sound really weird.
Some of them do look a bit messy when they're on there though, don't they?
Yeah, I don't like a messy foot muff.
They can look a bit scruffy, whereas because this has got that nice sort of fit to it.
It's almost, because you can see it sticks up a little bit, so it's almost like upholstery, not upholstery, but it is designed just to maintain that shape and give little one the room as well. And I do like the piping along the end. Again, it keeps its shape. Now you can imagine a newborn.
Look at that.
There we go. She's beautiful.
More protected.
Beautiful. Almost worth having another baby for. Maybe not.
Off you go then, Jo.
See ya. No more babies here. 3 babies and a store. This is my 4th baby. It's okay. So Maya says it looks really tidy and it's got a nice clean finish to it. Becky Lyle has just joined us this morning. Becky, welcome to our live this morning. We are looking at Silver Cross Strollers, and today if you join in with the chit chat, just so that Laura and I don't feel lonely, you might win one, and we will draw the winner at the end. Poor Megan Louise Jackson says, I never win anything.
It might be your lucky day.
It might be your lucky day. Amy Reed says it is beautiful. Lucy Ann says it's PAP friendly. I think she means the big hood. Means if you're famous.
Well, yeah, because I have that problem every day when I leave the house.
All the time. Do you know, I was walking through town once and somebody came up to me and said, excuse me, are you that lady from Pushchair Expert? I was like, maybe.
Like, depends. Do you like my videos or not? Because if you don't, then no, it's not me.
It's not me. You'll be thinking of Laura.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
I've not been on here long enough to be famous yet. I've only been doing them a couple
I think you're doing a great job. Great job. What was I going to say? Katie Oglesby's talking to Melissa Creasy. They're having a little conflab here.
Oh.
She says, A would look lovely in this, but if you win, can you pick black so that we can share? Okay, Melissa. Katie Oglesby, have you got that? If you win, you've got to get black because Melissa wants to use it as well.
Yeah, so you're going to share it.
Yeah, okay, right. We've got that sorted.
Rent a pram.
We have got that sorted. They're all going, me, I never win. Well, somebody's got to win. It might be you. Click share and we'll love you forever. Right, so this is our pop.
Fold this one down.
Oh yeah, we didn't fold it.
So I've taken, obviously, my apron part of my foot muff off just to show you it.
Now you can fold it with a foot muff on.
But just so you've seen it actual sized.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd whip it off. Obviously, you've got your safety catch on the side, and again, like your Reflex, this time we have a carry handle.
But you've not got, you can't sling it over your shoulder like you can the Zest.
No.
You're not going to dance with her.
No, I would say Zest is definitely a dancing one.
Dancing queen. You're going to bring out the Brompton. So this is...
Oh, hello.
Crashed. This is also a Reflex. We've just got it here in the Brompton, which is one of their special editions. And we had to have it out because Laura loves the fabrics.
I do. Look how nice she looks.
She's
so classy.
She's pretty. She's
pretty. So I'm just going to fold this one down as well because I'm going to put all 3 next to each other so you can see. Oh, hello, missing the clip. My size differences. Okay, and then I'm going to turn you round so we're all facing the same way.
And then we're going to do the Zest. So we have folded here the Pop and the Reflex side by side.
Get my workout in,
We could have timed it there. We could have done fastest fold. our little Zest on the end. She's a zesty little number. I mean,
look at that. You can see that.
You can see why, if you're short of space or you are on holiday. Let's face it, if you hire a car on holiday, it's usually smaller than the car you have at home.
Oh yeah, you normally get a tiny boot in a rental car, don't you?
One that goes round. So your Zest is a great holiday option, or if you're short of space. You have got your smaller wheels, as you can see. In the middle, we've got the Reflex with the beefiest wheels. She's got the beefiest fold as well.
Definitely.
She has got a bigger fold.
Higher up this end as well.
So if we push all the materials down as flat as they will go. Hold them down. Down, boy. Down. you can see your comparison of our Silver Cross umbrella fold strollers. We've got the Pop, the Reflex and the Zest. Now if size matters, is that the right thing
Size
to
always
say?
matters, Joan.
We'll pop on the end our little Jet.
Oh, look at her, she's so cute.
She's so cute. And you can take this bit off as well to make it even smaller.
Yes.
So, yeah, Jet's really tiny. We'll go through the Jet in just a moment.
I've got them all facing the wrong way for me to get back up though.
That's all right. So we'll pop the Pop up. She's going to flex her muscles with the Reflex.
How many puns can you get in?
I don't know.
Keep going.
I'm not sure about what I'm going to say about the Zest. And feeling a little bit fruity with the Zest.
There you go.
Maybe that's not the right thing to say either.
So I'm flexing. I'm feeling fruity. What else? I've got you going now, look. This is what happened to me on Tuesday.
I'm just going to jet off with the Jet.
Here we go.
We'll do the Jet in a moment.
We love a pun here at Pushchair Expert. There we go.
Christina EM says, brilliant having these all to compare. They're all laughing with us, hopefully not at us.
They just kept saying to me on Tuesday, I think you need a strong coffee.
And we do.
Certainly do.
We do. Jacinta Rose, that's a nice name. I like that name. That's a pretty name. It says, are they all 25 kg max? Yes, they are. Of the umbrella ones. Our Jet, which we're going to show you in a moment, is not 25, so it's a little bit smaller. Liz Charlton, do any of them come with rain covers? Yes, they all come with rain covers. And you can get a matching foot muff for your your Reflex and also your Pop. But we can get a foot muff for your Zest. It's just not a Zest foot muff. So, Josh says this could be an Olympic sport. Ha ha.
Yes. Well, if it could, can I go for gold?
Going for gold. Anyway, I won't sing. Well, I just did, but I won't. So, Gemma says, Pop or Reflex for me. My little girl needs a new stroller. Well, jetting into the mix is the Jet. Maybe it won't be the Pop or the Reflex for you. Maybe it will be a Jet.
Right, here she comes in all her glory.
Ta-da! The Jet. She's kind of the baby one of the baby fold, the smallest fold. A little bit smaller.
So when you then get her up and put her in comparison.
Shall I move this big one?
There we go.
It's kind of like got the biggest and the smallest next to each other.
There we go. We're going down in size here. Oh, no, we're not, because I've got the Reflex in the middle.
You've popped the Pop in the middle of the two Reflexes there, look.
Yeah.
Shall I move?
Oh, sorry, look, OCD's not going to...
It's not going to work, is it?
No. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, but my OCD with the wheels in a moment. I have a thing about wheels. The wheels have to be facing the right way.
They're not, just ignore it. So, little to large. So I think she stands up in comparison.
Yes.
Oh, look, she's going to have to straighten them all now.
I need to straighten the wheels. I can't cope with the wheels being wonky, okay? I need to see those round the other way as well.
Oh, for goodness sake.
My OCD. There we go. Onwards and upwards, Laura. We can do this.
You just want to make me sweat this morning.
I know. It's like a workout. So we could eat chocolate when we come off screen. So we were looking at the Silver Cross strollers. There are some amazing offers on Silver Cross strollers at the moment. Really, really great offers. So pop on to the website. See, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Pop
I
onto
saw
the
that
website.
one.
Pop onto our new website, okay?
Oh yes,
Not the old
website's
website,
changed.
the new website. Have you seen our new website? What do you think? Do you like it? We like our new website, don't we?
I do, yeah.
She's quicker.
Yeah.
The search works really well. We like that one. Well done, geeky web people.
I was going to say way above my head.
Geeky web people in the background. Well done, you're doing a great job. We would love to say, haven't we done a great job with the website?
I'll answer the questions. I'll speak to the customers. But if you ask me to put something on the website,
metadata.
The answer is no.
I can put things on the website, but I'm not the geeky person who does the geeky magic in the background. Well done, geeky magic people in the background. But no, we love our new website. If you've not been on the new website, do go and have a look. Send us a message. Let us know what you like.
The address hasn't changed, so
no,
don't panic about that. Just type the same thing in as normal, but it does look different.
It does look different, and you know, you'll see lots and lots of different things. And we've got some great offers on at the moment, so pop on there because there are some amazing offers on this weekend till Sunday. So
Grab yourself a bargain.
grab a bargain. Right, Jet. Let's bring out our little Jet. She's a nice high-end looking stroller. I know she's 15 kilograms, not your 25 kilograms, but I do love the leather finishes.
Leatherette finishes.
I do like it.
She's there. Got your little peep window in your hood as well.
And I like the fabrics. I don't know whether a magnet, yeah. I don't know whether the camera can pick up on the texture of this fabric because it's a
sort
little
of like
bit
waffly,
different.
isn't it?
Waffly.
Yeah, well, that's what I would say it
No,
is.
all I can think of is Waffle Dog because of the TV programme on CBeebies. It drives me to distraction with my little girl.
Waffle doggy.
You're such a
Anyone with
clever
young
dog.
kids will know exactly what we're talking about.
If you haven't got children, okay, yet, and you're pregnant, or you haven't found CBeebies, you will soon know Waffle Doggy.
Oh, yes.
Okay, he's very annoying.
My friend, or my hairdresser, she has a dog, spitting image of Waffle, and he's called Oakley, but I can't call him Oakley. Every time I visit, I'm like, hi, Waffle! She's like, it's not Waffle. I'm like, I know, but he looks just like
But
it.
he is. And we were on the beach in Norfolk last year, and there was a couple on the beach with a dog that looked like Waffle. They may as
Florence was
well
all over
just
it.
have adopted Florence because she was like, Waffle Doggy. And they were like, no, he's called something. And then in the end, the man who obviously owned the dog, luckily he had children, so he had a sense of humour, or was slightly bonkers, one or the other. But he was like, yeah, we'll just call it Waffle. We'll just call it Waffle. Yeah, we'll just call it Waffle.
So-
anyway, how have we got on to Waffle Doggy?
Because we look like waffly fabric, okay?
Oh yes, the waffle fabric. Kelly Gilson, her 11-month-old loves Waffle Doggy.
There you go.
Jacinta Rose, my daughter sings Waffle Doggy to every dog in the park. Ha. She said ha.
It is very, it is one of those songs once you hear it stuck in your head.
Keely Bournebur's got Waffle on in the background now.
There you go. Oh, it's normally about this time, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
I used to be able to set my watch by CBeebies. I can't do that anymore because obviously I'm here.
You're here. We don't watch CBeebies at work in the day.
Funnily
Anyway,
enough.
meanwhile, back to our Silver Cross strollers. We've looked at the Reflex, the Pop and the Zest. They're all umbrella fold strollers. The Jet is very, very different to these strollers. So let's jet into looking at the Jet. That wasn't very good, was it?
Jet off on holiday would be nice.
Yeah.
So because obviously this is your more compact, we do obviously say this probably would be your more travel-esque stroller. We also, what I really like is if you are going to take this abroad or anywhere that's hot or even just in using it for holidays in the summer here, you've got that nice ventilation panel at the back there. So nice airflow for little one, especially as you're walking. Like I say, you do get your peep window
Magnets.
at the
Do you hear
front.
those magnets?
Yeah, you can hear the magnets.
It just goes into place. No, it just looks nice and neat and tidy.
The recline on this one is different to the others because it's what we call a drawstring. Now it does mean that you don't have like set levels. You can sort of choose as and where you want to stop, but you do have your drawstring that can go all the way up like so. It is probably not as upright as the others. Like I say, being that drawstring, you do tend to find they are a little bit more reclined, but you've still got
It's not
a
bad
relatively
though
upright
for a
seat, haven't you?
yeah for a pushchair that folds like this. There's some that are a lot more reclined, and this goes up to 15 kilograms.
So basket-wise, again, definitely a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
No
no
baguettes
baguettes
going in that
there. No,
one.
I think that's more going to be
That's
like
going
a
to be
bread
for
roll.
your sticks of rock.
It's a bread roll. Okay, this one's a bread roll basket. Okay.
Yeah, bread roll
Although
basket.
you have got your space at the front, so you could stick it out the front. Don't think
Could.
you'd want to, but
No, it might get nicked, like
This
I
is
said
a-
earlier.
yeah.
Someone might nick your baguette.
we don't want that. We don't want that. So yeah, bread roll basket, not a baguette basket.
You do have your wheel locks, she says, when she can get them to engage. There we go. So it's just a button and press down. That's now locked my wheel into place. And you do have your adjusting calf rest there as well. So all the same sort of features, just a little bit more compact.
Yeah, but it is designed as their travel stroller. That's why it's called the Jet.
Gate opening bumper bar.
I do like that.
Like we said, you can remove it as well, so that when you do fold it, it can be a little bit smaller. Again, it's got that sort of bend to it because of how the
And it's nice that you can
fold.
fold it with the bumper bar on, even though it's a very, very compact fold stroller.
Yeah, because some of your other compacts don't even get a bumper bar, do they?
No, exactly. Exactly.
Brakes at the back, this time slightly different again. So we've got red on the right, which is obviously red for stop, and then we've got green on the left for go.
Designed for baby brain parents, isn't it? Stop.
Yeah. Or for holiday
Go.
cocktail parents.
Holiday cocktail parents who've never been tipsy, in charge of driving your stroller, have you, Laura?
No.
No. No, me neither.
I've not been abroad since having him.
Me neither. Me neither. You can holiday in the UK.
Yeah, no, but you don't get your cocktails the same way as you do when you're on an all-inclusive
I'm holidaying in
holiday.
the UK this year. I'm hoping I might.
Yeah, but you'll probably be making your own cocktails because
Yeah.
you know how to. I don't.
Yes.
I'm like, rum and coke, that'll do.
No. I must pack cocktail making facilities. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, meanwhile, back to our Jet, which is their really good holiday stroller.
Yeah.
But although she's a holiday stroller, she is a substantial holiday stroller. She's not flimsy at all, is she?
So, no, she does feel really nice and robust. You've got, like we say, on all of them, you've still got that really nice, good, big hood. You can always retract that little front part if you wish to, just to give little one
Nice and neat
a bit more
and tidy.
visibility.
And Angela Allen says, can you get a foot muff to match this one? Yes, you can, and it's called the Pod. I like that. I think that's really nice.
It does look a little bit like a pod shape as well, doesn't it? So folding, obviously very different to the others. On my handlebar, I have a button on the back here, and I have a little button just under here as well. So I'm going to press both of those at the same time. And my handlebar is going to fold in half.
It is a different fold. People need to know the knack of this, don't they?
And then it's a kick up at the bottom, a bit like with your umbrella ones. And then there we go, just concertinas down like so.
And you can use the bumper bar if you haven't got the wheels locked. I don't know if you've got the wheels locked or not, to drag it along like a suitcase. I bet you lock the wheels.
There we go, unlock my wheels.
Look.
There you go.
So you can imagine just through the airport, case in the other hand.
Yeah, got my daydreaming.
Yeah, daydreaming, case in the other hand, small child, I don't know, in a baby carrier on your back.
Yep. She stands up as well, which is great. And then you can always, if you need to, just for that extra space, pop that off. She fits very nicely in there. There you go.
And comes with a little bag as well.
Yes, so you can bag it all up.
Comes with a little bag.
She
so
will
all
fit
bagged
on
up.
some airlines as your cabin bag size. Obviously, check your airline because every airline is different.
And they also change the rules quite regularly.
Yes,
so
they do.
always check your airline. You will never.
They're also liable to change their mind depending
when
on
you
how
get to
busy
the gate.
the flight is.
Yeah, when you get to the
so
gate.
just bear that in
great.
mind. But yes, it's nice that at least you have that option there if you needed it. You've got your lock just on the left there.
Now, some people asking about the price from your Jet. We've got some offers on Jet at the moment from $219.99. So from £220 at the moment.
Yeah.
So very, very good
Again,
value for
colour
money.
dependent. It kind of does vary on your colour, doesn't it? Because there's
does.
quite a few colour choices with your Jet as well.
There's quite a few colour choices on all, and we will always match any prices. So we should be the best price, but if we're not, do get in touch. We will always match the best price for you.
Yeah, so there she is.
So Annalise Jamie says, is the harness the same as the other Silver Cross strollers?
The harness itself is very much the same.
Very, very similar, isn't it? You've just, instead of rethreading, it's got a nice easy, you've just got little tabs to thread through.
Yeah.
You don't thread it through the back.
So you would take your part like this, take your padding off and come up under each as little one grows. So that's the only difference. But the actual harness itself, 5-point, and works exactly the same as the others.
So Kaylee Louise Hill says her little girl is 16 months old, but very small and petite. She's got Down syndrome, so will need a pushchair that will last until round about 5 years, as she may have trouble walking. Anybody who thinks they're going to use a pushchair for a little bit longer, always think about the weight capacity. Even though she's petite at the moment, think about once she gets to 5. So we'd always recommend perhaps something that goes to 25 kilograms. And people do use, I used a pushchair for longer. I've got a little girl with ADHD and autism, and so we used a pushchair longer than I did for her siblings. So if you either going to use a pushchair for longer, or you've got a child who, as Kelly would put it, a chunky monkey.
Sits on the 90th percentile
Yeah.
from the first checkup. Guilty.
Yeah. There we go. Always think about that weight capacity, because you will invalidate your warranty if you use a child who is heavier. And all children are different. So although, you know, they say some pushchairs will last your child till they're 4, if you've got a particularly tall child, they might not get to 4.
No.
If you've got a particularly chunky child, you might not get to 4.
You'll see a lot of websites that go 15 kilos, approximately 3 years. But it is an approximation. Every child is different.
Yeah, they are. And you know, my first child was, no, second one, sorry, getting a bit confused here.
There's so many.
So many. I mean, he was just like, he was tiny. Absolutely tiny. He was 6 months, 9 months, and he was still fitting some of his 3 to 6 month clothes.
Oh, goodness.
He was just like a teeny tiny bot.
No.
He still is quite small, bless him.
No.
I said to him, will you just try your school uniform on, please? Because otherwise it might not fit you, because you've not kind of worn it since last year. Can you just check it, Harry? He said to me, look at me, Mum, do you really think I've grown? I was like, no, you haven't. It's going to be fine.
I'm just being nice. Just try it on.
Just try it on.
Try it on.
Just try it on.
No, we had the opposite. My little boy came out not that big, but he just never stopped eating from the day he got here, and just he's got a very tall dad, and he just kept on growing.
And wait until he's a teenager. It's going to cost you a
tower above
fortune.
me before long.
I know, my 14-year-old towers above me. Well, anyway.
We digress.
We digress. Today we have been looking at Silver Cross strollers. I think the one thing we can say about all of the Silver Cross range is that there's a lot of thought gone into them. You know, they have their in-house designers in the UK, up in the most beautiful part of the world, up in Skipton. Been to their head offices, and I mean, what an inspiring place to work. It's kind of in a valley, and you drive sort of up into the car park, and then their offices look down on the valley. I don't think I'd get any work done, to be honest. I think I'd be sat there going, oh, look at that lovely view. Oh, look at that lovely view. Oh, look at that lovely view.
Whereas we're just like, oh, look at that lovely
Wall.
pushchair. Another pushchair. Another
lovely wall.
pushchair. Another pushchair.
I know, but obviously we get more work done.
So,
but no, laughing and joking aside, there's a lot of thought gone into them. They're all a little bit different. They're going to suit different people doing, you know, different things. Obviously, your Jet, real travel option, umbrella fold, a very, very light option with the Zest. You know, it is incredibly light. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's very, very light.
Very, very, very light. You've got your Pop, which is kind of your halfway house between your Zest and your Reflex. Boop. And then you've
just thought,
my wheels.
Emojis. What would your favourite be? So for Reflex, do this one.
Oh, look at
Do
you.
your muscle emoji.
Tell us which is your favourite. Which would you choose?
For your Pop, I don't know, what can you do for your Pop? Do the Party Popper
Party
one.
Popper.
For your Zest,
Lemon.
a lemon. And for your Jet, an airplane.
Airplane.
Which one's your favourite? Cast your votes now.
Is it going to be Reflex, Muscles, Pop, Party Popper, Zest, Lemon? Everybody's scrolling through going, oh,
yeah, they're like, I can't find it.
And then your Jet, Aeroplane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. They take a little while to come through, but we're gonna.
There you
we're
go.
gonna have
The
a
winning
look.
comment might be your vote of what you want.
Yeah. Which one do you want to win? Zest? No. Reflex. Flexing on the
Pop.
Pop, the Party Popper. Zest, Lemon. Jet, Aeroplane.
Okay.
Go on, mate. It's a lot for a Friday, you
I
know. My brain is really, really not working. So decisions, says Tracy Bradbury. She's still deciding which one she would like to win. Keely Knights, Reflex.
Okay.
Becca Prothero. She says Reflex for me, I think, but she's not done the emoji. Come on, come on, Becca, find the emoji.
Because if you don't use it often, it's often a few
Jane
pages in.
Bocklesby is Pop. Now I've got to remember which is which. Alex Jennings, Jet. Claire Fawkes Grange, come on. She said Pop. You've got to find the Party Popper. Come on, we want emojis today. We want to just cheer us up a little bit. Natalie Marshall, Jet. Ellen Fernando, Reflex.
These two seem to be tying it at the moment.
Yeah.
Sort of like opposite ends of the spectrum. Interesting.
You see, I thought the pop would be the most popular.
Because of the pink.
Yeah. Yeah. Laura Marsh, Jet or Reflex, either end of the size spectrum, and she's done a plain and a reflexing her muscles. If you've just joined us, we are looking at the Silver Cross stroller range today. Some amazing offers on at the moment. We've had the Reflex at the end. If you like Reflex, flex your muscles, little emoji, flexing your muscles. If you like the pop, our little pink one in the middle, you don't have to have it in pink, okay?
No, comes in other colours.
Comes in other colours. You can have Flint and Quarry. Pop is little popping party poppers. We've got the Zest here, and again, you can choose your colour. Winner can choose their colour as long as we've got it in stock, but this is powdered silver. You can have powdered pink and powdered blue. Had to think about that. Zest with a little lemon if you love the Zest. Jet on the end, aeroplane jet. And again, you can choose your colour. Amelia says she doesn't think anyone can find the emoji for the pop. Yeah. Tiffany Radcliffe likes the pop.
Sorry.
Yeah, see? They're just looking for the emojis.
I obviously celebrate a lot.
Yeah, it's there.
Constantly putting party poppers on my messages.
Yeah, and anybody who's watched our live now will go on. You know, you do those things on Facebook and it says you have to put the third emoji, tells you how you're feeling today.
Oh, yeah.
We're just going to be like,
I'm feeling lemony.
And a bit lemony. But hey ho. So, I think we should draw our winner.
Okie dokie.
Shall we draw our winner? So the way that we draw our winners is really easy. We always draw them live in our live. That makes sense? Yeah. Live in our live.
It'd be hard to do it not live in the live, wouldn't it?
Well, it is, yeah. And we could just announce it by typing it in. But no, we always draw them live. We go live every weekday, so Monday to Friday, round about 11, between 11 and 11:15. So make sure you've got your notifications on. Make sure you're following us on Pushchair Expert Facebook page as well. And a little heads up, make sure you follow Pushchair Expert on Instagram as well, because we're going to be launching some competitions over on Instagram soon. So if you love a good competition, make sure you're following us on Instagram as well. We cover anything that you want. So whatever you want to cover. We did Silver Cross strollers today because we had some messages saying, can you look at the Silver Cross stroller range, things that people want to put side by side. If you want us to look at some travel systems, let us know. Is there anything in particular you would like us to look at? You know, any of the other Silver Cross range, for example. Do you want us to look at the Coast, the Wave, the Wayfarer, the Pioneer, the Eclipse range? Oh, she's special, the Eclipse range. Black with a little bit of gold.
You can get a matching car seat now.
You can get a matching car seat. She's a little bit special. Do you want us to look at, I don't know, the range of Silver Cross car seats? See what I'm doing here? Talking about the Silver Cross range.
Silver Cross furniture.
Silver Cross furniture.
We've got that in here as well.
We
can't move it in
Can we
here.
move it in here? What do you think?
No, I'm not moving it in here.
You don't want to move the wardrobe
Georgia and I struggled just with the cot bed the other day. Not moving a wardrobe as well.
Okay, so we'll cover the Silver Cross furniture. In fact, we've got a furniture den here. So we've got 13 sets of furniture on display. But if we're going to look at furniture, I'll tell you what, we'll take the cameraman out into the furniture den. It'll be fine. We won't put it all in here. Can you imagine just moving it in? Right, okay, we're going to start with the Silver Cross furniture. Right, we've looked at that. Right, we're going to move it now, and we're going to bring in the baby style furniture. Here we go. No, we're not going to do that.
I'm not doing that.
So anyway, let us know what you would like us to cover. Shall we draw our winner? Shall we? I'm going to scroll up and down. Laura's going to shout stop, and that's our winner. The only criteria is you must be in the UK to have the prize shipped to you, but apart from that, you know, what you can enter, as long as you've commented, because I can't choose you if you've not commented. However, before I do that, Emma Williams said, can you compare strollers for holidays? Yes, Emma, if you're looking for holiday strollers as well, we do have some videos on those already, so we can send you the link. Ashton Spicer, can you look at the Icklebubba travel systems and strollers? Yes, we can. That's not a problem. Kaylee Louise Hill, woohoo, already following us on Instagram. Good, good. So, shall we draw our winner?
Yep, I'm ready.
Right, so I'm scrolling up and down.
Stop.
Wait. Our winner is... Da, da, da. Shall I announce it? Sorry. Our winner today is Joanne Gum. So, and her comment was, good, lovely, sunny morning to you all. So, Joanne Gum...
You managed to get right to the top.
I did. Yeah, it was actually. I just started going down again when you shouted stop. So Joanne, I have written congratulations underneath your comment. All you need to do, Joanne, is to send us your delivery address details and your mobile for the courier, and we will get this all sorted
And
for
your
you.
choice.
Yeah. Oh yes, and your choice.
Which one you want?
Is she going to go Reflex, Pop, Zest, or Jet?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I think it's either going to be Jet or Reflex.
I'm looking whether she commented right at the end. I'm going to see. I'm going to stalk you now, Joanne, and see whether you commented right at the end. Emma Williams says, "Well done, Joanne. That's so nice. People congratulating people. I do like this. It's like
Got a nice little community going on,
It
haven't
is.
we?
Who's joining us on Monday? What are we going to discuss on Monday? Let us know. I think I know what we're going to discuss on Monday, but I might have got it wrong, so I'm not going to comment. Lots of congratulations there for Joanne, who's the winner. Also, Joanne, you have an awesome name.
Well,
It's a good name, Joanne.
of course. It's normally a Laura. Team Laura all the way. We outnumber everybody.
I know,
Laura's, we outnumber all of
there is
you.
never many Joannes on there. You know, there aren't that many Joannes around in the world. But I am a Jo unless I'm in trouble.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, unless
Noted.
I'm in trouble, I'm always a Jo, or my parents normally Jo, but Joanne if I'm in trouble.
I'll remember that next time I'm annoyed.
Anyway, don't be annoyed with me, Laura. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
Next time you eat the chocolates when I'm not here.
Okay, fine.
Joanne.
We'll leave it at that, Laura. And I can't lengthen Laura.
No, you can't. Ha ha ha.
Laura Lou.
I'm just Laura. That's the bottom line.
Just Laura. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you join us next week. If you've got any questions, please do get in touch. Remember, we're still running our video consultations, and store will be open after the 12th of April.
Fingers crossed. And we have started taking preliminary bookings for after the 12th as well. You can do those online as well.
Yeah, so we will be open for appointments only after the 12th, so you can make those appointments online, but do get in touch if you've got any questions. In the meantime, everybody stay safe. No partying yet. Everybody stay safe.
We're on the countdown. Not yet, but soon.
Yep, on countdown. But stay safe, everybody. Have an amazing weekend, and we will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.